The internet has this obsession with being able to play Doom on anything, and I mean anything.
Alright, we got our horse electrolytes. Someone in the Twitter comments on the announcement post for this was like, this dude bought 5 pounds of horse electrolytes and is desperately trying to figure out what to do with them. And let me tell you, that guy is so right. Yeah, we're making a horse battery to play Doom. We're running Doom. We're playing Doom on horse electrolytes. We're gonna be running a bastard version of Doom. This guy can actually run Doom, like, pretty solidly. He's a proper microcomputer. However, he also draws too much current. Now, maybe I'm wrong, in which case we'll pivot a little and do it. The plan is, at the very least, to be running Doom on this bad boy, the TI-84 Plus, which runs a version of Doom called TI Doom. Yeah, baby, that's Doom. How are you gonna play Doom on electrolytes? Well, you're not gonna play Doom on the electrolytes. That's a little bit clickbaity, sorry for that one. We're gonna play Doom powered by electrolytes. Because the electrolytes, the horse electrolytes, can be used to build a battery that we can then use to power a device that'll play Doom. Feel uncomfortable being in the plane of this cutting disc? Don't worry, I protected you. There's a nice acrylic sheet in front of your eyes. So that then, if the cutting disc flies off towards you, you die of getting smacked at high speeds with an acrylic sheet instead of getting a disc through your eye. Honestly, if we need more electrolytes, I feel like we should split these vertically. But then, because like, after the stream is done, what is this gonna become? It's gonna become a bunch of copper pipes and zinc strips. And these will be far more useful if they have the holes in them for other projects than if I cut them laterally and remove all the holes. What is a horse electrolyte? Glad you asked. Horse electrolytes are, it's basically Gatorade for horses. And we're gonna use it to power Doom. There's soot all over this pipe. We're gonna have to sand the outside of some of these to get good contact. I'll sand the outside of all of them. Even though the clean new ones should be like pretty safe. Let's get a reference cell here so we can see roughly how much power we're gonna be generating. At least like voltage wise. Should be around like 1.2. This is hyper concentrated. That's a horse-sized dose, dude. I put a horse dose in this little amount of water. It's like a sludge. How many horse doses you got in there? In the tub? A lot. This is one horse dose, which should be spread among like gallons of water. But we're trying to horse max right now. So we're gonna put the electrodes in there. See if we can get a rough idea of what we're looking at here. Hopefully it's a pretty good conduction. If it's not, my whole scheme's gonna go to shit. Alright, here we go. 0.79 volts. We need 6 volts to activate the TI-84. So, we need like 8 of these cells in a row, roughly. Maybe 7. It's asymmetrical. We're gonna have to cut more zinc if that's the case. And I don't know how much current this thing's putting out. But if I had to guess, if I had to speculate, probably not a lot. Why is it bubbling? It's fucking bubbling right now. It's very viscous. We'll say that.
Red Solo Cup, I fill you up, let's have a party.
Alright, I say a horse dose in each of these. It smells so strongly of apples, dude. 1 horse dose in each. Then we'll wire them in a series to get as much voltage as we can effectively. Hopefully we don't need over 20 of these to power the thing. That would suck. They're bubbling without electricity. I think it's like, I don't know if it's reacting with the water or like it's just like absorbing the water. Why are we using these big ass wires when we're carrying like microamps of current? No idea. I don't have enough alligator clips for this. I gotta I gotta do this. Ew, it's dripping horse all over the desk. Ah, oh, come on, man. Alright, hang on. What the fuck do I... How do I attach this? If I don't have an alligator clip, what's the best way to attach this? If I don't have an alligator clip, if I have just a little more wire. It's the longest copper strip ever. I could solder to it. It is copper. To properly solder to copper like this, though, you need, like, flux. And you have to heat the whole fucking pipe with, like, a torch. Which I can do. It's just gonna use a lot of solder. And then, as I said, you know, we do the reduce, reuse, recycle on this channel. This shit gets harder to recycle if it has a fucking wire soldered to it. Are those alligator clips gonna be used at all? Yeah. But I'm gonna do as much as I can like this before I resort to the alligator clips. Because I don't have enough for the alligator clips to be all the connections. It would make it a lot easier if I did. 1.3 volts? Alright. Is it depleting? It's like weaker now than before. Dude, we're gonna need at least 16 of these, man. Which means we're gonna need another 4 of... Another 4 pipes, another 4 of these strips. Wait, what? Why is there... Wait, how is this cup leaking? What? Melted? Dude, it's hot water. You think the horse electrolytes are fucking eating through the cup? Alright. Well. It smells very strongly of apples down here. Which is actually pretty pleasant. Apples are not a bad smell. Why are you using 2 different metals? Oh, that's actually a good question. Because, my friend, this spoils the magic a little bit. The horse electrolyte is merely a conduit. It is not... It is not the part that's generating the electricity. The electricity is generated from the ion transfer between copper and zinc. Copper, zinc. I indicated them wrong. These 2 metals specifically, because they have... One has ion to give, and one has ions that it wants. It is a chemical battery. So it's not random that one is copper and one is zinc. It is very deliberate. Because it is necessary for them to function. It's a science channel! Bro, I run a fucking science channel. I was gonna say science education. This ain't a science education channel. We smoke 500 cigarettes on here. I run a science channel. People hit me with a fucking nerd when I give an explanation for why something works. So here's the problem with the horse electrolytes as far as like using them like Gatorade. That shit got giga magnesium in it. Way more than a human should consume. So I really shouldn't be chugging the horse electrolytes unless I want to like get some kind of horrible ailment that I should not be getting. It's like 2 volts across this. It's diminishing, actually. Holy shit. I'm not getting a good connection on this at all. It already looks like horse jizz. I think we gotta it up a little bit more, man. Your ass gonna get left behind if you ain't on a chemistry grind set. A nucleation point? I don't think it's precipitating the salt out. Not this fast. I like the thinking, but I think you're thinking like way too complex. I think it's literally just that it's too much resistance of each individual cell. This previously was 0.8 right after being mixed. Let's see what it is now. More or less. 0.5? It became less when I added more horse. Are you kidding me? Well, now here's another question. Let me get out the eye protection real fast. What happens if I mix a little sodium hydroxide in this? Which will make it more conductive. Or will that fuck it all up? I don't know. Let's try it out. I'm no chemist. If we got a sodium hydroxide these things, though, just FYI for those unaware, sodium hydroxide is lye. It's incredibly caustic. And we gotta, like, wear safety goggles for the entire rest of the ordeal. I don't know if sodium hydroxide has any kind of reaction to copper or not. But I do know that this should make it more conductive. We're locking the fuck in. 0.9! Haha! Increase your horse electrolytes with this one trick they don't want you to know. It's also having some weird fucking reaction. Shit has precipitated out of the top of the solution, and now there is a, like, subaqueous layer. Does sodium hydroxide eat through plastic? What? It can react with some transition metals under mild conditions. Look how much voltage we're getting, though, dude. Transition metals, my ass. Look how much... Look, we're cranking volts on this thing, brother. It did. It's separated. Look at it. Dude, I swear it's reacting with shit exothermically. None of these other cups are as warm. I'm gonna leave this other cup in the sink, and we're gonna see if the level goes down or if the cup melts. If the cup melts, then we don't do the hydroxide. Or rather, we're gonna have to find some other shit to do it in. Maybe I could do it in jars. I still have some salsa jars. Oh, but look how high the voltage got when we added that. That really helps. We're bringing back the... Oh, man. It literally... It zooked all the electrolytes right out, man. Let's put the goggles back on. See, now I gotta wear protective gear. Alright. I'm not measuring this, which is probably not a good thing. I'm just fucking pouring lye, free-balling into the horse containers and making concoctions most foul. It makes it turn kind of green when you mix this in. It turns kind of green and then it crashes out part of it. I'm precipitating the apple out of it, dude. Hopefully this doesn't, like, produce cyanide as a side product or anything. If there's a ventilation issue, it's gonna get fucked up in here is all I'm saying. It smells super strongly of apple, though. It do be smelling delicious. I think it's a placebo, though, because when I drank it, it didn't taste like apple. I think the apple flavor is in there so that the horse girl feeding this to their horse is like, OMG, he can taste apples. It's not actually tasting like apples. It's all a fraud. It was always a fraud. It will continue to be a fraud. Alright, alright. Let's see what voltage we get out of this. 4 volts even. Not quite what I'm after, but... honestly, maybe we should see if we can power the... Oh wait, it's going up for some reason. Almost enough to charge a phone. Honestly, I think one more is gonna get us to where we're trying to be. We don't really need 6 volts. Because things that are designed to run off 4 alkaline cells, as they discharge, lose voltage. And the TI-84 can run off not that much voltage. It can run off some pretty fucking dead batteries. I don't think it really needs a full... I think just one more, getting it into maybe like the 5-volt range is gonna be good enough. But hey, we'll test it. If we can get it to boot with this, though, that'd be huge. That'd be awesome. Alright, this shit gonna start bubbling like the witch's brew again. So let's test how much we're getting off of this. I kind of want to see if we can power the calculator with it. just straight up if we're getting like 5 volts. Oh, what do you know? Now it's working. 4.5? Wait, really? What? Where's the 5? These motherfuckers are depleting our battery, man. Let's see if we can run it on 4.5. I press on. Oh, your batteries are low. Recommend change of batteries. Okay, sure. Oh, but it does let me, like... I don't know if you guys could see that. But, like, I could totally use the calculator. Can I run Doom? Hang on, this is time to go for it. Oh, nope, trying to run Doom. That kills it. Okay, okay. We need a little more current. We need a little more current, I think. We need to build more horse multipliers to supply it. We need to pull this thing out because it's fucking galvanizing itself. You should galvanize yourself now and give someone a piece of the sodium hydroxide ions that you're fucking with. By the way, I'm putting a full horse dose in each of these cups. Good news, I don't smell almonds, so shit must be going well. Bad news, I smell apples. What does that mean? 5! Ooh, we got the 5 volts? Raise the voltage a little bit, even just being in parallel. You seeing this, NASA? How much horse electrolytes will it take to send us to the moon? Dude, this shit is bubbling. Look at it. It's actively bubbling up. Alright, let's see. Is it gonna have enough current to run Doom? That's the real question. Oh, it didn't give me the low battery warning this time. When I press this, it should try to run. Yes! Yeah! It's Doom! TI Doom! Alright. I'm sure you guys are just waiting to see what this game looks like on a TI-84. Well, get ready, Buster, because this is the... What? Bang, 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 bang. This is the experience. Dude, it's fucking running. Look at the shit that's going on with the batteries, though. What the hell is going on here? How long will the power go? I don't know, brother man. Let's find out. Oh no. It's getting real dim, dude. Come on, man. Did it just hold out a little longer? No! It died! That was it? That was all the power we got? Do you see how many horse electrolytes we burned for this? Motherfucker, it cleared the RAM. We ran out of battery so hard. Well, now it no longer has Doom installed. Alright, I can turn the calculator on. 96 minus 5. Oh, 91. What do you know? Your batteries are low. Recommended change of batteries. Fuck, man. They literally just did it. You tell me I burnt through a pound of horse electrolytes in like 2 minutes of running a game on a TI-84? Hang on. We're wasting the potential of these right now. They're just like, they're galvanizing for no reason. Hang on a second. Let me get one of my capacitor banks. Now this is like massive overkill, because this is like much higher voltage, and like a ton of current, but like, let's hook it up to this bad boy, and see if he can charge it enough, because this guy should get really charged. Oh baby, it's charging the cap bank up for sure. You can see it. I mean, you can see here that it's increasing. I'm gonna turn off the lights for this demo. Get ready, this is a breathtaking demo. New York Times says breathtaking. Some other new guy says, I can't believe what I'm seeing. Alright, ready? Did you see it? Did you see it? Did you see it? No? Dude, it literally lit up. You saw it, right? Not really? Was it literally so fast of a blink? The fucking frame didn't catch it? Ready?
It's a total fabrication.
Motherfucker.